All right, guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So, I've been busy. Yeah, I'm exhausted, but I'll tell you this, when you're doing things for yourself, you keep pushing yourself, all right? And I try to teach everybody that here on this channel, to keep pushing yourself. Now, right now, we are currently doing a build. I'm going to call it a shed. It's 12 foot by 24 foot. High peak 8 feet with a drop down to 7 feet. This way we just have one lean on the roof. We'll be able to run all of our solar on one side because our sun tracks this way, and we'll be able to pick up across the panel. We're going to try to go anywhere from 1,000 watts of solar to, if I can squeeze out 1,400 watts on solar panels, we're going to try it. Might be able to do double. That'd be nice. 2,000 watts of panels would be great. We'll have our own battery room with our inverters, things like that. We just recently did a review video for a 3,000 watt inverter from one of our affiliates. Now, I just took it out to the outdoor kitchen and we hooked it up to a 100 amp hour battery. Should be a pop-up there for you guys. That's just a system I had in place out here, hooked it up to make sure everything worked, show that it worked. That is going to be one of our inverters that we're installing. We're actually going to have 2 inverter systems hooked up because this is much larger than our living conditions right now. If you guys have been on the channel for a while, 3 years ago, there should be a pop-up right here. I did a conversion of a 6x12 cargo trailer. We turned it to a small camper. Put a shower in it, fold down bed, solar. Yeah. Unfortunately, it is really cramped. We've been living in that thing for 3 years now, and it's been tough. It has. The floor, I've done repairs on it many times because there is a shower inside, but the floors are rotting out on us now, and it's just, I have to take it all apart to replace the floors. That's just the way it is. So we decided that we are going to do this here, give ourselves a little bit better living quarters. Shed. Yeah. It's going to be insulated. This thing is going to be framed up just like a house. Let's put it that way. It's going to have metal siding. It's going to have, bye baby. My wife is waving. She's leaving right now. She's going to work. Yeah, I'm at work. I work on this when I come home. She works. That's what prepping is. I see it all the time. Must be nice. I can barely afford this. I can barely afford that. My wife and I both work full-time jobs. I do here on YouTube as well. Every angle you can as a prepper, you need to be focusing on it. If you got some down, and trust me, guys, I get it. It's exhausting. I know it is. Wow. But you got to keep pushing yourself. All right. So when I come home from work, I work, 9 hours a day back in the shipyard. We mostly build tugs, barges, dredges. It's a smaller yard. I am older, and it's actually a very good place to work. I enjoy my co-workers. I'm not being bird dog like all the other shipyards I worked at before. It's a great environment. So when I get done there, I come home and I try to do at least an hour in the gym. But since we started the build, I've been focusing that hour a day here, trying to get stuff done. On the weekends, I try to do all day Friday when I come home and all day Saturday. Today we got a lot of rain in the forecast, so I'm going to be trying to cover up the flooring because the flooring is OSB board. If you're not careful when it gets wet, it can blister on you. You don't want that. But thankfully, lumber prices have dropped down massively compared to what it was 2 years ago. I'm getting a sheet of 4 foot by 8 foot OSB board for a little under 11 bucks. That used to be like $68. Our 2x4s, 8 foot links, I'm paying under $4 for. Should be a pop up there at Home Depot. And they used to be over $10 a 2x4. So, timing it just right. but we'll do a little bit at a time. Last night I framed in a rough frame of our door. I still got to put the header and stuff like that. Man, this wind is really kicking up, isn't it, guys? Sorry about that. If it's picking up on the mic, I apologize. But I want to spend some time with you guys. I am drinking only my second cup of coffee this morning. That's right, I didn't get up till 8 today. This is Saturday. I took some time off. But I want to get this whole front wall done. I've got a small 4-foot section over there on the side wall with a door I got to put in. I got to put my headers on. In the back corner, I got to do a rough cut for an air conditioning unit because we use window units. This thing is not having windows. I just don't like windows. I know some people prefer windows. I don't like it. I lose a lot of heat or coolness out of windows. It's Florida. We're going to put that in the back corner. This front corner over here is going to be our solar department. It's going to have all our batteries, everything in that. So it's going to be freaking awesome when I finally get done with it. I am not a carpenter. I tell you what, this build right here, I got mad respects for professionals in the carpentry world. As a welder, if it's cut too short, you know, you can kind of gap it out. You're gonna put a bead in it anyway, it'll be all right. Lumber, if it's cut too short, you're putting in a new piece. Yeah. Carpentry is something I've messed around with over the years. I think all preppers need to learn as many skills as possible. I built a few houses in my day. I used to do a lot of volunteer work for Habitat for Humanity, and I've helped other people build stuff, everything from porch deckings to foundations, things like that. It's a skill one should learn. It really is. So with this, guys, it's not perfect. It's perfect to my standards, and I try to get it right on there. But some things I don't know. I do know I got to put some headers and stuff like that on top to run across, especially when we kick in our bathroom walls and stuff like that. That way it doesn't move around. But it's a work in progress. We do have a lot more affiliate videos coming out, guys. I mean, we do. It helps fund our channel. It really does. Especially since I'm not here filming every single day. Also, one of our sponsors is actually Magic Spoon. It's a breakfast cereal. We've been testing it out because you guys know I work out all the time. I'm back in the shipyard. I'm constantly going. I have to be able to fuel my body. So right now, with the wife and I, we are testing out the Magic Spoon cereal brand. They sent me a sample kit, a double sample kit actually, so I can get used to it, see if I like it and stuff. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. The high protein level in it is what I was really looking at, but there's all kind of pros to this stuff. So those would be our commercial drops later on. Right now I'm still testing out because if I don't like it, I'm not going to promote it. So far, so good. I do like the cereal. We do have a welder that finally came in, V-More. They sent us a stick TIG combo welder. It's one of those little small suitcase. It's a 110 outlet with a 220 volt pigtail. Yeah, as a welder, everybody knows you want 220. It's just what it's going to be able to weld thicker material. So I got that in last night. I got to do some testing and stuff like that on it. I got to get a hold of an argon bottle so I can do some TIGging for y'all. And I want to incorporate, if it works like it's supposed to, I want to incorporate small prepping projects with a weld machine. One, I'm a welder. Yeah. So we're always working on different things. So that's going to be a future video pretty soon. As for everything else, guys, I'm just going to be focusing on this. Of course, I'll be here on YouTube. There's a lot of stuff going on. I keep seeing all the reports coming in. NY Prepper, he's always bringing in new reports for everyone to look at. He reads off what's going on. You know, sometimes 3 o'clock in the morning. I just don't have the availability to do that anymore, but he's always right on top of breaking news that happen. Everything from coming out of Sandbox. I got to watch what I say because I've been getting nailed by the platform again, using the wrong words. Dealing with the countries in conflict right now, the ones that are threatening Taiwan. You know, when they were talking about using uranium, depleted uranium rounds, everyone knows that stuff is nasty stuff. But the approval to send that to Ukraine, and now the bear country, you know, Russia, is threatening, saying we consider that a form of dirty explosion, you know, dirty bombs. Yeah, I messed that up. Dirty bombs. Is there going to be a threat of a nuclear attack? Maybe tactical. Honestly, guys, as a prepper, I look at everything as a possibility. That's what I do. All right? I don't freak out about it. I prep accordingly so I don't have to freak out about the news that come in. You know, that's why I go back and I will keep up with Marfugo News, Marfugo TV. They bring in the news I can sit there and watch later. I can't watch it at night anymore because I'm already in bed. Next morning, I got it playing in my earbud while I'm getting ready for work, stuff like that. Same with Canadian Prepper. He brings that news and information to me, and I can make a decision on how I need to move my preps, what I need to focus more on right now. They're not trying to scare you to go buy a whole bunch of stuff. They're showing you what's going on in the world. It's up to you on how you prepare. Full Spectrum Survival, like every single day, he's coming out with a video, letting you know what's going on. And I see it all the time on my channel where people are, well, I'm tired of fear porn. They're trying to scare me to go buy something. Prepping is buying stuff, but prepping is also being informed to make an informed decision on what you need to do next. Okay? Now, right fast. Martin Johnson family. I've been watching their channel. Should be a pop-up there for you guys. I've been watching their channel for a few years now. And they are a huge inspiration for this build, and a lot of knowledge about carpentry I got from them. Okay, well actually this isn't carpentry. This is putting up studs and stuff. Carpentry is actually working wood. But I got a lot of information from their channel. Great channel. Him and his family's in Idaho. They have their own homestead they've been building for the past few years. If you guys have not been over there, please make sure you go over there and subscribe and watch their videos. Awesome channel, awesome family. But I learned a lot about framing houses and stuff like that from them too. Okay? I encourage you to spread your mind open more on different skill sets. Don't just watch something, but actually apply it. Do it. That's when you really learn. You know, I speak to people all the time. Hey, how do I get into welding? Well, the first thing I do is tell people, go to welding school. All right, that way you're getting your certification, AWS certification, American Welding Society. Yeah, acronyms. You're getting your first certifications. Once you get that, you need to go work at a welding shop. If you can, go out to the field, work in the field. You're going to learn most about welding and steel work, hanging iron, than just sitting in the shop, TIG welding little electrical boxes. Okay, you want to push yourselves, not just do a little bit or watch a YouTube video and say, yeah, I know how to do that. Yeah, you might know how to do that, but are you doing it proficiently and correctly? The only way to do things is to get your hands dirty and do it. And I encourage you guys all to do it. Same with working out. All right, I am not the figment of fitness. I'm not. I've lost a lot of weight pushing my body. I mean, I continue doing it, but I have to take a lot of supplements because I hurt all the time. That's just it. My knees are shot, my shoulders hurt, my back hurts. That's just from the shipyard. Now come back and start lifting weights. You know, I pick things up and put them down. Yeah. But I encourage you guys, you know, before you get into working out, speak to a doctor about an exercise program. I take supplements all the time. You know, I just got my new supplements for my Turkestrol. They actually sent me some new stuff I'm going to be testing out for you guys to see how it works and stuff. It's supposed to help with the actual testosterone in men. We'll see how that works. I think it's got some type of ginseng root or something like that in it. We'll see. You know, the only way to actually find out about something is if you test it. So anything that I show you guys is I'm actually testing it out on myself and showing you what it does. It's up to you if you decide to purchase things. But we're going to wrap this up, guys. Looks like I got a little bit of sunlight trying to peek out of those clouds. Just nasty looking up there. Got a lot more work here to do. So please keep prepping. Please keep pushing yourselves. And I'll speak to y'all later.